and I'm just, a big fan, offensive coordinator speaking, of when, they bring more guys than we have, that means that they don't have enough guys to cover our playmakers. So we're really going to try and exploit those one-on-one matchups, and that's the name of the game, try and beat your man. So,
Eric, when you play as well as you did last week as a team, kind of sets a bar now.
Right.
How difficult is it to build off that and continue doing it in the second week now that everybody expects it?
I think, expectations are something that have just been continuously growing around here. And now that we got a game underneath our belts, I think we're at an all-time high maybe. But, we're up for the challenge as an offensive line, as an offense, defense, special teams. We're hoping to fire on all cylinders throughout the year.
You have a personal preference on blocking versus the run against the pass?
I like pass blocking. It's easier. Going backwards, you can always see what's coming at you when you're moving and running. Got to do things on the fly. So I definitely like pass blocking a little better.
In second series, y'all are moving down the field. Deshaun had a couple of plays where he breaks the pocket and runs. You saw him do that.
Just glad to have him back. We've had so much of that last year. It's always funny when you're pass protecting. You're like, all right, it's been a little long. What's going on? And then you see him out of the corner of your eye shooting down the field for 20-yard gain. It's just exciting to have an athlete back there that can do that.
But relatively seamless when Ryan went out and Jay stepped in. What's Ryan doing?
He's doing great, but that's the depth that we're trying to develop, and I think that we have now as an offensive line. Next man up mentality. Jay did a great job communicating and really pointing out things, so we really couldn't tell the difference who was in at any point of the game.
Have the coaches indicated to you at all maybe this week's a little bit different in the way they work you practice-wise just because of the quick turnaround, or do you think everything's going status quo?
Yeah, everything's going to be the same. Preparation is key, obviously, in this game. So we're just going to take it like any other week.
You mentioned Jay. How nice is it to have him back? Not just from the F standpoint, but just as
I'm a huge Jay Guillermo fan. Love him to death. I've known him since he was a junior in high school, and so really glad to have him back to being the good old Jay that we knew throughout recruiting and through his first couple years here. And he's just doing a great job for us now.
Did you know that Coach Swing was going to send in the second team guys on that third series?
No, we didn't. But it was exciting to do that. They have that much confidence in our offensive line, in our second personnel, quote unquote second personnel. I really think that we've just developed that depth throughout camp to where they feel comfortable at any time. Plug and play. Next man up, like I said. They did a tremendous job. There was no drop off, and it was just exciting to see.
Can you remember any time at Clemson when it's not 40-something to nothing? That
guys
the entire second five goes in?
I really don't think in my 5 years here that's ever happened. But it was great to see. They were up for the challenge. It was good to see them get their feet wet and get some key reps.
Other coaches harping on App State's winning streak a little bit just to get your guys' attention.
That was the first thing they told us. I think it's 7 in a row that they've won, so they're really rolling right now. And they're just going to have a great team fired up and ready to play here. I know there's a couple guys on that team that probably dreamt of playing at Clemson. They didn't get the opportunity, so this game's going to be a little bit more special than them, and they're going to be riled up.
You're a North Carolina guy. Did they ever talk to you?
No. While my brother was getting recruited, Daryl Smith and myself actually went to App State to watch him participate at camp. Beautiful campus, love it. It's a really unique place.
Has Jay shared with you his thoughts about his dad or stepdad graduating from App State, and
Right.
just expressed any thoughts to you about that?
I knew that his dad graduated from there. There's probably a little personal ties there. I'm sure he's not talking to his dad about any schemes this week, just in case he wants to share that with the whole coaching staff. But no, I think it's going to be a great time.
Did you see the backdrop following Deshaun yesterday?
I did. I saw I think the title of it was Quarterback Blindsided. And so I was waiting for someone to just come, running on here and tackling him. And then when that fell, I was like, oh, wow, there we go.
Kind of wish you were here to protect him.
Yeah, exactly. I would have smashed that thing.
All good.